Topic 1. Former President Trump's legal and political activities, including lawsuits against the press, TikTok discussions, and potential pardons. Former President Donald Trump is expanding his legal actions against the press, filing a lawsuit against the Des Moines Register and polling expert J. Ann Selzer over Iowa poll results, which he claims are intended to interfere with the election. He has also secured a $16 million settlement in a defamation lawsuit against ABC News, intensifying his legal attacks on the media. Trump is involved in legal disputes regarding the potential ban of TikTok in the U.S., arguing that such a ban infringes on free speech rights. He has met with TikTok CEO to discuss the issue and is preparing legal responses. Additionally, Trump has mentioned the possibility of pardoning New York Mayor Eric Adams, claiming he has been treated unfairly. He has also hinted at appointing a controversial figure as Health and Human Services Secretary without clarifying his stance on vaccine policies. Through these activities, Trump aims to strengthen his political influence and test various policies and legal strategies in preparation for a potential future administration. Topic 2. Significant financial developments, including Bitcoin reaching a record high, SoftBank's $100 billion investment in the U.S., and market volatility. Bitcoin has reached a record high of $106,126.74, rising 3% amid expectations of interest rate cuts from the Federal Reserve. Ethereum also saw a 3% increase, surpassing $4,000. While the overall cryptocurrency market is on the rise, related stocks have given back some of their initial gains. MicroStrategy is set to be included in the Nasdaq 100 index and has purchased an additional 15 and 350 bitcoins, bringing its total holdings to 439,000. SoftBank's Masayoshi Son and President-elect Donald Trump announced a plan to invest $100 billion in AI and related infrastructure projects in the U.S. over 4 years, which is expected to create 100,000 jobs. This investment doubles the $50 billion commitment made by SoftBank after Trump's election in 2016. However, questions have been raised about how SoftBank will finance this investment. Meanwhile, investor allocations to U.S. stocks have reached an all-time high, reflecting a reduction in allocations to European stocks, commodities, and cash. This trend is driven by optimism about U.S. growth, expectations of tax cuts and deregulation during Trump's second term, and the prospect of interest rate cuts from the Federal Reserve. Topic 3. TikTok's legal challenges to prevent a U.S. ban and its implications for technology regulation. TikTok has submitted an emergency request to the U.S. Supreme Court to temporarily block a law that would ban the app unless ByteDance sells it. This law was enacted due to national security concerns, alleging that TikTok could access U.S. user data and manipulate content. TikTok argues that the law violates the First Amendment's free speech protections and that enforcement should be delayed to allow the Supreme Court time to review its legality. This case raises significant issues regarding technology regulation and the potential for a TikTok ban to set a precedent for cracking down on other foreign-owned apps. Meanwhile, an organization called Mama is supporting parents in reducing the negative impacts of social media on youth and endorsing Australia's law banning social media for those under 16. This case is sparking discussions about the need for technology regulation and the safety of social media. Topic 4. OZ Media's founder, Carlos Watson, sentenced to nearly a decade in prison, highlighting legal issues in the media industry. Carlos Watson, the founder of OZ Media, has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for lying to investors about the company's financial status. He was convicted of securities and wire fraud and conspiracy to commit identity theft, highlighting legal issues within the media industry. OZ Media grew during the internet media bubble of the 2010s, but is accused of use